Seattle, Washington, January. Dr. Ethan Moore had helped hundreds of patients understand their minds, but now he couldn't even trust his own. A cold morning. Dr. Ethan Moore, 38, stands in front of his bathroom mirror, perfectly dressed, clean-shaven, calm. But for a split second, the reflection doesn't match his movement. It stares back, not blinking, not following, a subtle smirk that Ethan didn't make. He steps back, confused, then shakes it off. Sleep deprivation, maybe. He's been working too hard. But that smirk, it felt familiar. Ethan walks into his downtown Seattle clinic. Modern, quiet, efficient. Patients respect him. Colleagues admire him. His book on self-mastery sits in the window display. He smiles politely, answers questions with calm wisdom. Everything looks perfect. But inside, a gnawing discomfort, a whisper in his mind. They don't know who you really are. He pauses in the hallway. That voice, it didn't feel like his own. That night, Ethan dreams of a hallway, dimly lit, infinite. He walks slowly. At the end is a mirror, but it's covered with a black cloth. He reaches out to lift it. As his fingers touch the edge, a shadowy hand grabs his wrist. He wakes up, sweating. Clock says 3:33 a.m. The mirror in his bedroom is uncovered, and in it he sees something standing behind him, but when he turns, nothing's there. Over the next few days, Ethan starts forgetting things, small things, a patient's name, his office password, then bigger things, like how he got home last night. One morning, he finds his journal open, a page written in his handwriting, but not his words. You live a lie. I am the truth beneath your mask. The signature, E. In the reflection of a subway window, Ethan sees himself. But this version has tired eyes, messy hair, and a cold, accusing stare. He looks back, nothing behind him, just regular passengers, but the reflection remains. It mouths something silently. Let me out. He closes his eyes, breathes. I need sleep, he whispers. But deep down, he knows it's not about sleep anymore. Ethan records a voice memo on his phone. Dr. Ethan Moore, Day 1, self-analysis. Subject, internal split. Symptoms, escalating. He rereads Jung's The Archetypes and the Collective Unconscious. His eyes stop at a line. The shadow is a moral problem that challenges the whole ego personality. He realizes this is no psychosis. It's personal. His shadow self is surfacing. Every trait he's rejected, buried, denied. And now, it wants to take control. A new patient arrives. Young man, nervous, withdrawn. He says one thing that stops Ethan cold. Sometimes, I feel like there's someone else inside me, watching, judging, waiting. Ethan stares at him, frozen, speechless. For the first time in his career, he's afraid to give advice, because he's living the same nightmare. Late at night, Ethan finds blood on his knuckles, a cut on his lip. He doesn't remember how it happened. He checks his security camera. He's outside at 2 a.m., screaming at someone unseen, then laughing. In the footage, his eyes look different, wilder, darker. It wasn't him. Not really. It was the other him. At a live university lecture, Ethan speaks about the power of the controlled mind, but mid-sentence, he freezes. A vision flashes. The audience is gone. The hall is dark, and standing in every row is himself, over and over, different versions, some angry, some crying, some bleeding. He drops the mic, breathing hard. The crowd sees a respected doctor losing control, But Ethan sees the truth. His mind is no longer his alone. Ethan returns home. A sealed envelope waits at his door. No stamp, no name, just for you. Inside, a handwritten letter. You built walls, you wore a mask, but I've seen what you hide. I am the anger you silenced, the jealousy you buried, the boy who cried and never got held. He drops the paper. His hands are trembling. The signature again, E. He falls asleep on the couch. Same hallway, same black-covered mirror. But this time, he doesn't hesitate. He rips the cloth off. The mirror reflects not one Ethan, but two. One stands still, calm. The other, bruised, bloodied, crying, furious. Then the mirror cracks. The angry one reaches out and pulls him through. Ethan wakes up in a different room, dimly lit. Familiar. It's his childhood bedroom. On the desk, a broken model airplane. On the wall, a photo of his father, distant, strict. He hears shouting. A memory plays like a movie. His father yelling at him for crying, calling him weak. That's when it began. The burying, the hiding, the silence. His shadow isn't evil, it's wounded. In his dream, the two Ethans stand face to face. The shadow self screams, I protected you. I took the pain, the rage, the shame, and you locked me away. Ethan whispers, I was afraid of you. The shadow smiles. I am you. He wakes up, crying. Not out of fear, but relief. For the first time, he feels something real. He writes in his journal, My shadow isn't my enemy. He's the part of me I never allowed to exist, but he is me, and he deserves to be seen. That night, he doesn't take a sleeping pill. He lets the dreams come. Over the next week, Ethan changes. He opens up in therapy, even with patience, admits his struggles, his fear, his pain, and strangely, he becomes better, more human, more real. His patients begin healing faster, because now he's not just talking from books, he's talking from experience. One stormy night, he gets a call. His ex-wife's voice, panicked. Their 10-year-old son, Caleb, locked himself in his room, screaming. Ethan rushes over. He finds the boy curled in a corner saying, There's something wrong with me. I get angry and I don't know why. Ethan kneels, calmly says, It's okay. I know that feeling. And it doesn't make you bad. It just means you're human. For the first time, Ethan holds his son and himself without shame. Weeks later, Ethan walks past a store window. He pauses, looks at his reflection. No smirk, no trick, no fear. Just him, calm, whole. The mirror doesn't lie anymore, because there's nothing left to hide. Voiceover as Ethan walks through a quiet Seattle park at sunrise. We all wear masks. We all bury parts of ourselves we don't want the world to see. But the truth is, what we hide doesn't go away. It waits, it watches, it grows, until we're brave enough to face it. And when we do, we don't become someone else. We become whole. Fade out.